writing a document, it is important to follow a uniform standard, meaning if a title of a chapter is written in New Times New Roman number 12, then all the titles in the whole document must be also written the same. Likewise, if the section title of the document is written in Calibri number 11, then the rest of the sections of the document must be also written in Calibri number 11. Well, how to do that? So there are two ways. One is you can do in manually, meaning you have to select the word or select the title, and then you have to go to Home tab and then do it one by one. You have to select the font style and then the font size, for example 12, and then also the style, the whether it would be bold, italics, or underline. Okay, so imagine if you have more than 20 chapters. So you have to do it one by one. No? So for chapter 1, you select introduction. Chapter 2, you will select the title of chapter 2, and so on and so forth. And then for the section, you will also do that. Select the title of the section, and then the calibre, no? And then you select the font size. Okay. The other way is that you may uh, put the cursor, and then you may use the format painter. But you have again repeat the process throughout the whole document. So if you notice, the process is very tedious and it's prone to error. Okay. So the other method is that you will set the headings, or you will set the format of the headings of the document. So this video is about setting the format of the headings of the document. Before I will proceed now, so let me introduce first what are headings. So in the Microsoft Word, the title of the chapter is actually heading number 1. The section under a chapter is called heading number 2. And then a subsection is heading number 3. And then if you have another subsection of a heading, then it will be heading number 4. Heading number 4. So and so on and so forth. Okay, let me proceed with setting up the heading. So of course, you have to open the document that to be formatted. Then under Home tab, you will see these different styles of headings. Okay, so suppose I will set the heading 1, meaning the title of the chapters. So first I will select the title of the chapter, maybe as Times New Roman. I will follow this format. Times New Roman, and it's green. Okay, Times New Roman, green and bold, number 12. Okay, green. Okay, yeah, it's green, that's correct. Okay, so the next thing, after you set the format of one title, you will click on the heading 1 because it's heading number 1. It's the title of the chapter. And then right click and then update heading 1 to match selection. Okay? Next, if you notice, the title of the chapters, no other chapters such as chapter 2 is not changed yet. It is because that this title is not yet set as heading number 1, but it is rather set as normal. So you have to set that as the heading number 1. Okay, so meaning to say you will tell the computer that it is heading number 1. Okay, so automatically it will be changed. Okay, yeah, it is automatically it changes. Okay, so suppose you will say uh, or the format is changed, no? So the format is changed to maybe change into yellow. So that one. And then, so you will just select one title and then change that into yellow. Okay. And then right click onto heading number 1, update match selection. Okay. So if you notice, the other title now, which is the title of chapter 2 is also changed. Okay, so that is the shortcut way of changing, no, the format of the headings. Okay, so I will return that into 12, I mean to green, and then okay, to follow the required format as shown in this document. Okay, next is the heading number 2. I have to color it red, no, and it should be bold and 12. Okay, so I will select number 1. I mean this section, it's a section, so it's heading number 2. It should be red, and then it's 12, and it should be bold in Times New Roman. Okay, so if you notice, heading number 2 is not yet set, so you will, after you set the format, you click on the update, no, so you click on heading 2 to update the format. Okay, so there you go, it's heading number 2 is already changed into red and blue, I mean bold Times New Roman. The rationale of the study is also another section, so you will put your cursor anywhere. It could be here in the middle or between, or it could be at the last, after the last letter of the title, and then you click on heading number 2. Okay, so meaning you are telling the computer that this line is heading number 2. Then this one is also heading, is also a section, so it is heading number 2. Then we are done with chapter 1. Next is we will proceed with a chapter 2. The land and its valuation is also a section under chapter 2. So you will click heading number 2 because it is the title section. Ayan. Then this is also heading number 2 because it's a section. And this one, actually that one is, we have AVM components or components of typical AVM. It's subsection under 1.2, so meaning it is heading number 3 or heading 3. So you will click on that, no, and then if you notice, our heading number 3 is not yet set to the format, it is still on the default, so you will set that first as a blue and italicized, now italics, so it should be blue, and it's bold and italics. Okay, what else? And it's Times New Roman, so I will change that into Times New Roman number 12. Okay, then since this is heading 3, I have to click on heading number 3 and then update heading 3 to match selection. Okay, it should be right click, not left click. This is also heading number 3 because this is a subsection. It's a subsection under 2.2. So that is heading number 3. So click on that. And then the principles of evaluation is part of a section. It's a section under chapter 2. So section, so it's heading number 2. Okay, so that is all about setting up the format of the headings of your document.